welcome back to Craft Tuesdays at Livingston Parish Library. For those of you who don't know, my name is Brooke. I'm the Youth Services Coordinator here at the main branch in Livingston. We have these craft videos every Tuesday at 10 a.m. So be sure to tune in every week for a brand new craft. We also have take-home craft bags at each of our branches, so make sure you pick one of those up while supplies last. The craft bags will contain most of the materials that you need to complete the craft. This week's craft bag contains 4 strips of green paper. Contains this shape, which is going to be I forgot to show you what craft we're doing today. Today we are going to make a paper chain alligator. That would be helpful. Again, you'll have 4 strips of paper. You'll have this little shape, which is going to be your alligator's head. You'll have 4 little alligator arms. You will have 3 or 4 little white triangles. And then you will have 2 googly eyes. Some things that you need that are not in the craft bag are some glue and a pair of scissors. So the first thing that we are going to do is we're going to make our paper chain. So you're just going to take 1 strip of paper and then you're going to make it into a circle. So you take it and you make it into a circle. So what you're going to do is you're going to put some glue right here on the edge so that the edges stick together. So I'm just going to put a little bit on the inside of this side and then make it into a circle. And then just hold that for a few seconds to make sure that it sticks. And then we're going to take another strip of paper, and what you're going to do is you're going to take your first one, your circle, and you're going to stick your strip of paper through the circle and then make another circle like so. So you should have 2 circles that are connected. So we're going to put a little bit of glue on the second one, and I'm going to stick it through the first one and then make a little loop. Hold that for a couple of seconds just to make sure it's nice and secure. So we have a tiny little 2 chains. And then we're going to take our third one and put some glue on there. And we're going to keep doing that until we run out of strips of paper. If you happen to have green paper at home and you want to make your alligator longer, awesome. I highly encourage that. So I've got 3, and then I'm going to take my last one. And just hold that for a couple of seconds to make sure it is glued down. There we go, we've got our little chain. So the next step is, let's see, what should we do next? We're going to put the arms on him. So we're going to take our little alligator arms and we're just going to, you see the ones that are sitting like this? The alligator arms are going to be glued to the bottom of these circles. So they're going to look something like that. So I'm just going to take a little bit of glue, put it on the end of this arm, and then slip it underneath the alligator. And then I'm going to do that for all of the other arms as well. So it should look like this with all of his little legs. Now we're going to take our this shape and we're going to make the head. So we're going to set our little paper chain aside, and to make the head you don't want to bend it in half all the way. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take it and we're going to bend it And we're going to leave a little bit of space between the two parts where I'm bending it. So when it's bent, it should look like this on one side. And then you're going to do the other side. So there should be a little bit of space right there. So he's got like, and then you're going to flip it over if you have a longer side. And we're going to bend this backwards to make a spot for his eyes. So it should look something like this. So I'm going to glue his eyes on there. And now, if you look at him, he seems to be missing something. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some teeth. So we're going to take our little triangles, and what's cool about these triangles is that you can get multiple teeth out of one triangle. So we're going to cut here, and then just keep cutting. So I've got 4 teeth right there. Then I'm going to take my other 2 triangles and cut off the tip. So now I've got a bunch of little teeth. So we're going to want to put 6 teeth on the bottom and 6 teeth on the top. So you're going to take your one triangle and then you're going to kind of bend the bottom of it so that it has something to stick to the alligator's mouth. So there should be a little bit of a bend. And then you're just going to put some glue right in here. And then stick the teeth in one by one. So once you've got all of your teeth stuck inside his mouth, it should look something like this. So we're going to do our last step, which is to glue the head to the very first part of the chain. So I'm going to put a generous amount of glue on there. And then stick his head on there and hold it to make sure that it stays. Now you've got a cute little paper chain alligator. So I hope you enjoyed doing this craft with me today. Be sure to tune in next week for another craft. Make sure you stop by your local branches and pick up some craft bags. Also, we've got some exciting things planned coming up for this summer. And on that note, we've also got in-person story times are coming back. Starting tomorrow, they will be every Wednesday at 10 a.m. They are limited capacity, so registration is required. If you would like to register, please go online to our website at mylpl.info or call one of your branches or go in person to register. We will be happy to sign you up. Again, thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you next week. Bye!